Folks, thank you for enduring the technical difficulties. So sorry about that. Welcome to Quarantunes with Mike West. That is me, folks. And tonight we're going to be doing a spotlight on Green Day. So, Green Day came out, well, they actually started in 1987, but they really got popular after they released the album Dookie, which was in 1994. I was 11 years old, and it was like the perfect timing for me when I was trying to teach myself guitar and all of that. Okay, so let me get all the frazzles out here with the technical difficulties, and we'll go into my notes here. So here's a little overview on Green Day. Green Day is an American rock band formed in the East Bay of California in 1987 by lead vocalist and guitarist Billy Joe Armstrong and bassist and backing vocalist Mike Dirnt. Drummer Trey Cool joined the band during the recording of their second studio album Kerplunk in 1991. The group was originally named Sweet Children, but dropped the name in order to avoid confusion with another local band called Sweet Baby. The band adopted the name Green Day due to the members' fondness for cannabis. Armstrong once admitted in 2001 that he considered it to be the worst band name in the world. Green Day has sold more than 75 million records worldwide, making them one of the best-selling music artists of all time. The group has been nominated for 20 Grammy Awards and has won 5 of them. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the first song. The first song is When I Come Around off of the album Dookie. It was a very personal song. Lead singer Billy Joe Armstrong wrote this about being away from his girlfriend, Adrienne Nesser, and the frustrations they both felt when he was on the road. Billy Joe met Adrienne in 1990 when Green Day performed in Minnesota, where she lived. He was just 18 and found it difficult to maintain a long-distance relationship, especially with his devotion to her, assuring her that when he does get to see her, when he comes around, he will make it up to her. They got married in July 1994, a few months after Dookie was released and right in the midst of the band's rapid ascent to stardom. So with that, let's actually get into some music here. Here we go. Loud all the way across town. You've been searching for that someone, and it's me out on the prowl as you sit around feeling sorry for yourself. And don't get lonely now, and dry your running eyes. I'm just roaming for the moment, sleeps in my backyard. Don't get so uptight. You've been thinking about ditching me. No time to search the world around, 'cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. When I come around. I heard it all before, so don't knock down my door. I'm a loser and a user, so I don't need no accuser to try and drag me down, because you know you're right. And go do what you like. Make sure you do it wise. You may find out that yourself that means nothing was ever there. You can't go forcing something if it's just not right. No time to search the world around, 'cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. winter coming rain, winter coming rain. No time to search the world around, 'cause you know where I'll be found. When I come rain, when I come rain, when I come rain, when I come rain. All right, one down. When I come around. All right, so I'm going to skip going through everybody that's here in the interest of time. I know that we probably have another show on Vaudacity tonight. So once again, I do apologize for the lengthy technical difficulties here tonight. It's a whole thing in order to upload from my location to the Vaudacity hub, if you will, going into YouTube. So it's a learning curve here. Anyway, let's go back to the program here. So this next album, or this next song rather, is off of the album Dookie, once again. This is called Basket Case. Green Day vocalist and guitarist Billy Joe Armstrong said Basket Case is about his struggle with anxiety. Before he was diagnosed with a panic disorder, he thought he was going crazy. Armstrong commented that at the time, the only way I could know what the hell was going on was to write a song about it. So, with that said, let's go ahead and rock out. You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those unlearned fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself love, sometimes my night Christian sun. All keeps sounding up, I think I'm cracking up. I'm not just paranoid, I'm just strong. I went to a shrink to analyze my genes. She said it's like I'm sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore who said my life's so bored. So quit my whining cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself a crease. Sometimes my mind is straight sorry. All keeps sounding up, I think I'm cracking up. I'm not just feeling good, I'm just strong. To control, so I better hold you down. Ooh. We all keep stepping up, cracking the door. I'm not just very good, I'm just strong. All right, basket case. All right. I don't know if Grandma made it into the room, but if Grandma made it into the room, don't forget to put little hearts for her and say hi. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Boy, it was really hard picking songs to do Green Day this evening because they have a huge body of work. In realize here. So we're going to go ahead and jump forward to in 2004. And this album was released 2 months after George W. Bush was reelected. The album was called American Idiot, and it was kind of, for all intents and purposes, a bit of a concept album. Billy Joe Armstrong's writing kind of switched from being more centric to himself to more of a worldly view. I guess that's kind of what happens when you get into your 30s. You become a little more involved, or at least more aware politically and socially. And he did what artists do and kind of lit off a lot of steam in his writing. However, this song is kind of a departure from all the other songs on that album. This one is a deeply personal song to him. It's entitled Wake Me Up When September Ends. Wake Me Up When September Ends was written by frontman Billy Joe Armstrong about his father, who died from esophageal cancer in September 1982 when Armstrong was 10 years old. Armstrong at one point dubbed the song the most autobiographical he had written to that point, considering it therapeutic but also difficult to perform. The song is notable in that it is largely unrelated to the storyline that runs throughout the rest of the album, that album being American Idiot. So let's go ahead and let's do the Mike West version here. Wake Me Up When September Ends. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out the bells once again, like we did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father come to pass. 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Oh, beautiful song. Okay, so let's go back to. I'm getting a text saying there's a sound quality issue here. Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like the technical difficulties continue. Let me see if there's something I can do to fix it. Um, is that better? Can everybody hear me now? All right. Well, we'll try to go with it. Once again, I do apologize for the technical issues here. Hopefully, we'll get those resolved for the next one. Hopefully, it sounds okay on your end. We'll go ahead and we'll move on to the next part of the program here. So we're moving back up to 2009. Um, the next album that was released was called 21st Century Breakdown. And the hit off of that album was called 21 Guns. 21 Guns addresses the topic of patriotism. Billy Joe Armstrong told Q Magazine, it brings up 21st century breakdown in a lot of ways, and the 21 gun salute for someone that's fallen, but done in a marina rock and roll sort of way. And here's kind of a little synopsis that I wrote here. I think this song wants to convey how worthless war or revenge can be. There comes a time when one realizes the futile point of fighting, carrying all the unbearable pain of his own sins and wrath towards others, as you see. Does the pain weigh out the pride, and you look for a place to hide? That was one of the lyrics. Therefore, the singer is calling for the end of the fight. 21 guns. Think about that word right before it. 21 guns. Not one singular, but one as as a collective, as uh, all of us united. Um, After the line, he says, "Lay down your arms, give up the fight." Basically, giving up the fight after giving the dead the proper burial with honor of 21 guns for which they died for. My favorite line is, "Like a liar looking for forgiveness from a stone," represents the very worthless act. The liar isn't sorry and still asking for forgiveness, which has no point. And that also, from a stone, is maybe a heartless person who isn't going to forgive the liar anyway, so more worthless. So, uh, that's a very long-winded synopsis there. So I will go ahead and play that for you. Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away and you feel yourself suffocating? Does the pain weigh out the pride and you look for a place to hide? Did someone break your heart inside? You're in ruins. 121 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 121 guns, throw up your arms into the sky. You and I. When you're at the end of the road and you lost all sense of control, and your thoughts have taken their toll, when your mind breaks the spirit of your soul, your faith walks on broken glass, and the hangover doesn't pass. Nothing's ever built to last. You're in ruins. 121 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 121 guns, throw up your arms, give up the fight. You and I. Did you try to live on your own when you burned down the house and home? Did you stand too close to the fire like a lie, looking for forgiveness from the soul? When it's time to live and die, and you can't get another try, in this hardest time, you're in ruins. 124 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 124 guns, throw up your arms into the sky. 124 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 124 guns, throw up your arms into the sky. You and I. All right, we're down to the very last song of the evening. And I'm sure that this last song won't come up a surprise to any of you, but this is probably their most popular song. It's called Good Riddance, or some know it as Time of Your Life. Now, a lot of people, probably, at least my age, recognize this song as always being played at like the prom or graduation day or something like that. And it's like a message that's supposed to send you off into the world and make something of it, right? But the origin of this song couldn't be further from that. So let's unpack that a little bit. This is a quote from Billy Joe Armstrong. It's about an ex-girlfriend who had moved to Ecuador. In the song, I tried to be level-headed about her leaving, even though I was completely pissed off. So I named it Good Riddance, just to express my anger. The song wasn't just inspired by Armstrong's personal life, it also took some inspiration from a house party Armstrong attended. The music there made Armstrong want to write acoustic music. Armstrong told Rolling Stone, I went to this house party in Berkeley, where all these college students were passing an acoustic guitar around and singing songs. Weird dudes with ponytails and acoustic guitar kind of moment. I remember going, oh man, I should try doing an acoustic song, so I wrote that song about my girlfriend at the end of our relationship. The song was written during the recording sessions for Dookie, and a faster tempo, more heavy version was recorded, but was deemed too different from the rest of the album, so it was shelved. And then when they started recording for Nimrod, they revisited that song and did it with acoustic guitar and added a string arrangement to it. Band member Mike Dirnt said that the release of this song was probably the most punk thing they could have done. By the way, Mike Dirnt, that's the bass player. He actually got that name Dirnt because of the noises that he would make during lunchtime, pretending to play bass. He just go Dirnt, 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 Dirnt. So they named him Mike Dirnt. Little trivia there. Okay, so let's move on to our final song of the evening, Good Riddance, Time of Your Life. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on your shelf and put it in good time. Tattoos and memories and dance you not try. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, when the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. All right, folks, thank you very much. Once again, thank you for joining us for Quarantunes. Thank you for everybody that stuck around through the technical debacle there. Hopefully next week we'll have that all situated. And I think next week we're going to spotlight Eric Clapton. And if you have any suggestions, any other themes that you'd like to see done, please feel free to message me through Vaudacity or through Facebook or whatever means you can find to get in contact with me. Definitely open to suggestions. All right, everybody, be excellent humans to each other, and we will see you next Tuesday. Thank you very much.